Hey Scorpios, and thanks for coming through. I am Star. Of course, this is the Ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be our selfie for the month of December. So, whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, however it is that you relate to Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for the month of December. We are in Sagittarian season. This is all about growth, recognizing that growth from what we were able to let go of in the month of, well, not the month, but the season of Scorpio. All right. Um, so this is, I'm sure this is big for you right now, Scorpio. I'm sure you guys have, uh, you went through that Mars retrograde as well. So I'm sure there's a lot that you're recognizing in life right now as well. So of course, if you know any Sagittarians, you go ahead and you wish them a happy Earth Day. If you're the Sagittarian who is the cross watcher and wants to know what's going on with the Scorpio in your life, we welcome you and we wish you a happy Earth Day. But with no further ado, here we go, Scorpio. This is what we have for you all for the month of December. So, after this major retrograde, after Scorpio season, you guys are actually coming in here as the Justice card, which is really an enlightening card to have, especially coming out of Scorpio season, going into Sagittarian, who is all about being able to balance out what it is that we learn throughout Scorpio season. It's like you are really being honest to yourself about who you are and basically what you have going on. Kind of like dealing with your own shortcomings, your own what's the opposite of shortcomings? Your forthcomings. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only other word I can think of is the opposite. But definitely, you've been exploring your highs and your lows. You've been recognizing how you're unfair to yourself, unfair to others around you. You've been dealing with a whole lot of that lately. Now, we all know that also the Justice card can deal with actual justice. It can deal with legal issues. It can deal with like paperwork and documents. So, a lot of you, a lot of paperwork that you were waiting for, it's come through, it's coming through. So, that is definitely good. If there's cases or anything that you've been worried about, you've been able to clear all of that up. So, good job on that, especially going into this new year, because you definitely want to make sure that um, everything of the past is cleared up so you'll be open to the abundance and the change that is coming forth in the year to come, right? So, the next card that we have here, which is your challenge card or your worst trait card, is the Nine of Cups, and it's actually coming up in reverse, which makes it like bad. Like, I don't know if you are realizing it, but you are not as popular as you thought you were, or you're not as nice as you thought you were. Um, I feel like after you set and you deal with these, it's like you notice about yourself too. You're realizing that. That's a part of looking at yourself, that balance. You're able to see the yin and the yang of you. So you are now realizing, like, hey, like I have been nice. I have not been nice. I have not been the kind of person that people really want to be around. Like, I haven't been very loving. Like, I haven't been very kind. Like, I, I'm really not a wish, you know? Um, for some of you, it's you're not able to recognize or see that in your life. It's almost like you're a Debbie Downer, like you are a party pooper, especially if things are not going your way. Um, it's almost like so I don't know if any of you actually have had anything to do with like a comedy show, but what I'm really seeing right now is I'm seeing someone like on stage and um they're like telling jokes or like something of that nature and people are just like throwing tomatoes. at the stage. Like, boo, we don't want to see that. Boo. Like, you're learning and you're seeing that your opinions and where you stand like really isn't that popular. And it's okay. It's okay. Like, um it's more so of it's showing you your worst trait, but you can definitely turn that around. Like, you don't have to be the party pooper. Like, you don't always have to be the one that's like thinking negative. You don't have to be the Debbie Downer. Like, because you have a fun side to you, but it's like it's almost like, let me tell you this, because I'm just getting this. Do not get depressed right now. Like, you're seeing yourself, and it's like for some of you you're not liking what you're seeing, but you can't get depressed right now, because it's like spirit is revealing it to you so that you can grow from it, so that you can definitely get to the next level in life from it. Like, this is not a time to sit down, be sorry about it. This is the time to recognize what it is that you have going on, and this is the time to correct it. That's basically what spirit is coming in and saying. It's like, hey, correct this. It doesn't have to be this way. So yeah, don't be down on yourself about that at all, Scorpio. Like, we all go through phases in life. Life is about phases. Life is about choices. But the real growth in life is actually being able to look at that stuff and grow from it, to be able to live and have a testament or a testimony as to how you've evolved from it. Okay, now your challenge for this month has a lot to do with you not getting stuck in the, oh, woe is me, I've been this, I've been that, people feel like this, people feel like that. You may just have to go back and apologize. You may just have to you may just have to stand in the truth and tell people like, hey, I was wrong, that's not what I meant to do. Like, I didn't understand that I actually treated you this way, or that those things went on. Like, you just may have to go back and swallow some words. Now, for some of you, I feel like maybe you've been taking credit for other people's work. Maybe you haven't been putting in all the work that you need to be putting in. And then for others of you, you've actually been missing opportunities. You haven't been able to actually get to the next level in life and do what it is that you need to do, because you haven't been being fair. And because those people, you haven't gotten to the next level because of the karma that you put out. Justice has a lot to do with karma, how you treat people, being fair. Like, where have you been being fair to people? Maybe in a lot, and that's what you're learning right now. That's your growth spot. You haven't always been fair to others. That's why, sometimes others don't want you around. And it's sometimes, for some of us, it's not even that they don't want us around. It's that because we're so negative in our thinking and so negative in our thoughts, that we're not extending ourselves to them. So it kind of becomes like out of sight, out of mind, things of that nature. So you're like missing a lot of abundance and joy that you could really be getting in life. And then for your growth potential is actually coming in here as the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is someone who is definitely dependable, hard working. Eye is definitely on the prize itself. He trusts spirit. He is a leader. He is someone who can help others get where it is that they need to go. Now, if you are the Scorpio woman, this is the king that has been sent forth to you. Like, he's helping you to see and realize things in yourself. And you have to be able to get with it. He's showing these things to you, and he's revealing these things to you. Now, if you are the Scorpio man, once you can determine where it is that you're going in life, once you can determine and you can see how you haven't been in balance, then this is who you're going to turn out to be. Like, a lot of people depend on you for their basic needs. And you are definitely a leader in business. And those at home will see you that way as well. But right now, with where it is that you're standing, it's almost like you haven't been fair to yourself. You haven't been able to let people in. You've been missing opportunities. So you you've seen yourself, like, basically. So now, like, spirit is saying, what are you gonna do to work on yourself to improve these behaviors so that you can have and you can keep this king? Because I'm feeling like, if you are the Scorpio woman, this king has come to you before. Maybe not in the same form, but um, but the same spirit has come to you before. But because you didn't recognize what you now see in yourself, you missed that opportunity. So now spirit is saying, hey, I'm here, I'm bringing this to you. Are you going to incorporate this? Like, because I'm giving it to you here. But it's up to you to be able to um, harness and take control of it. And even if you're the Scorpio man, it's basically saying the same thing. Like, you've had these opportunities for greatness before, but because you were standoffish, because you were stubborn, because you were sluggish, like, you basically missed the opportunity. You wouldn't let anything in. So I definitely hope that resonates with you. If you've made it with me this far and you have not yet, please go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend about your December selfie and how it resonated with you. So yeah, here's what we have for you all for your oracle card. So I feel like, I'm gonna say Cancers. Was it Cancer or Virgo that got this card? This card was just recent with someone else. I'm not sure. Um, but maybe you should definitely check your sun. Well, this could be your sun sign, or whatever sign this isn't for you. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, whichever sign. You definitely want to check your other signs just to see how this lines up with everything else that you have going on in life. Understanding that our sun sign is just a piece of who we are. All right. So the star goddess has been called by many names in many cultures throughout time, such as Alcyon, Maya, and Holuk Mayuko. That might be wrong, okay? That's not my culture, as you can tell. If it is your culture and you're listening, send me a DM with a voice message. Tell me what it's supposed to sound like. You can reach me at any of my listings below. But, okay, she is the central sun of the galaxy, the very life source which the sun and solar system revolve. The star goddess is the gift of life and destiny. Her celestial hands reach out in blessings to everyone on earth. Her hair is loosed by a symbol of her free flowing power and strength. She is the guiding light of hope and serenity, bringing clarity and spiritual vision. The star of life radiates from her heart, illuminating her core starry essence. The stars at the third eye and throat bring the celestial vision and encourage unique expression. The star goddess is the very essence of beauty and inspiration. Her celestial compassion is here to awaken your heart to ascend to your highest stellar path on earth. She sparks in you your divine purpose and with confidence and vision. The star goddess is the Aquarian star of destiny, letting your self esteem and sense of purpose rise to meet her in accomplishment of fulfilling your destiny. Scorpio, I definitely hope this resonates with you. If you have not yet, go ahead and hit that bell. You do not want to miss next month's selfie, and you definitely don't want to miss tomorrow's energy.